Happy Friday, August 27th, 2021. This is your principal, Mr. Maycumber, sending out an announcement to welcome you back to school and to just tell you some information about the upcoming school year. So I guess the first thing that everyone wants to know is, who will my teacher be? And you may recall, like before COVID, we used to just post that information out on the windows, and families would come up and find out, and it was just really kind of exciting event. Well, we're not able to do that this year. So what I will do this year, very similar to what I did last year, is I will email your parents. I will email directly to them who your teacher assignment will be. So that information, that email, is going to be sent on Wednesday afternoon. That's next Wednesday, September 1st. So for those of you that have been just waiting for that information, you just don't have to wait much longer, but you do have to wait until Wednesday. So kind of along those lines, the other question I'm getting a lot of is, what about supplies? Like, what about the supply list? What does my child need to bring, or what should I have them bring to school? The good news on that situation, or that question, is that South Kitsap is providing supplies for all elementary students. So you don't need to go to Walmart or Target and buy all the cool, fresh, awesome Crayola crayons and the variety pack of markers and all that stuff, because we will provide all that. The only thing that really you need to bring is a mask. And so we actually have masks too for students who don't have those. But if you have a comfortable mask at home, dust it off if it hasn't already been dusted off, and bring it to school with you. The good news, though, about that is, last year we had to do those daily attestations in Skyward, and we don't have to do that anymore. So we're just asking families to just do one attestation at the beginning of the year, saying you won't send your child to school if they have any of the COVID symptoms, or if they've been around anyone with COVID, and that way we can just ensure that we limit the exposure to that at school. The other thing we'll be providing students at school is a lanyard for their mask. And this is so that when they're playing on the playground, which they're allowed to take their masks off outside, and also while they're eating, that they won't drop it on the ground. They can keep it clean and close to themselves. We're giving them a breakaway lanyard so that it breaks away. So some of them break easier than others, but that's, of course, safety, so that nobody gets strangled, right, while they're at school. Nobody wants that. So with regards to COVID protocols, students will be cohorted throughout the day. So they will stay with their grade level classmates, and they won't mix with other grades. And that is to limit the exposure to other students. In the event that we have a COVID case at school, we have to do contact tracing and make notifications. And of course, if you want to just limit the number of close quarter contacts that students have had. The other question that I've been getting a lot is about open house. And so open house, traditionally we would just invite everyone up to the school, and they get to see their new teacher, their new classroom, kind of walk around the school, see the lay of the land. Well, because of the current COVID numbers, we're not able to do it like that. So after class lists go out, or after students are notified who their teachers will be, we're going to have teachers connect with families individually to introduce themselves and let them know kind of what the year will look like. That will probably happen like Thursday, Friday next week. The first chance I'll get to actually talk with the teachers is going to be on Monday. So they're coming back on Monday for their professional development. They do this every year over the summer. The last couple of weeks of summer, we get back in the building and we discuss the new year and the new systems and protocols, procedures. We've got a new math curriculum. I know everyone's excited about the Eureka Math. So that's kind of on the horizon. But the reason I'm telling you all this is because some of the questions that you are asking about, what will lunch look like, what will recess look like, and some of that needs to be kind of bounced around the staff, and we're going to see about what works best for maintaining the protocols that the district has, while also doing what's best for our students at Olalla. So if you have questions about that, and you want to know what something will look like, or how we're going to ensure X, Y, or Z, just give me a call or shoot me an email, and I'm happy to go over that with you. And I will say I appreciate the questions, because that's sometimes how that's how I'm made aware of something that I hadn't maybe considered before. So phone number is on the screen right there, so you can call that. My email also is not hard to find. It'll be all over everything. And I would say, lastly, respect yourself, respect each other, respect this beautiful place, and let's make it a great day.